Welcome to Old Line Models. I'm Ron. Today I wanted to show you a stash ad that I got. I've been looking for this kit for a little while. I couldn't find it anywhere, and finally, lo and behold, at my local Walmart I'll get it out in a minute, guys. At my local Walmart, there it was. So I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up and head it to the stash. I'll get around to it sometime in the near future, but I don't know exactly when that will be. But there's what it is. It's just a full-on dragster. There's no other way to build it except for as a funny car. I haven't done a funny car in a long while, since I was probably in my teens. So this will be a little interesting for me, since something a little different that I don't normally do. I'm not going to open the kit and review it or anything. There's plenty of videos out there on guys reviewing this kit and showing you what's in it, so I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm boring enough as it is, I know that, so I don't want to bore you anymore. As for the D50, it's starting to come along fairly well. I do have the cab glued to the chassis now, to the frame. I do have the interior installed. The glass is installed. I didn't use the original glass in the rear window because it was a little thick and it kept falling out every time I turned around. So I just went ahead and I had a blister pack laying here and traced around it and made a template, and I cut my own window out, which I believe looks more to scale anyway. As for the engine bay, it is done as far as I'm going with it. I didn't wire this one with any spark plug wires. It don't have any plumbing in it, just a radiator hose, which I could not use the kit radiator hose, obviously, because it was a 4-cylinder to start with. And I dropped the 440 in there, obviously, so I had to make a radiator hose. I just used some copper wire, painted it black, and it looks the part, I believe. Added all the washer bottles and the ignition coil on the fender and the battery on the fender well. The grill is just sitting in there right now, but I did black wash it, give it a little more depth. The rear end I did make a license plate holder for the rear tag, because I didn't use the rear bumper and I had nowhere to mount the license plate, so I just made a license plate mount for it out of aluminum. Of course, the underneath of the bed is just flat black. I'll have to touch that up a little bit, but it's coming along. I should have it finished here in the next couple of days. I still have to put the master cylinder under the hood and the booster, brake booster, but that's all I have for under the hood. It's, like I said, it's coming along. I got to put dry shaft in it yet, and that'll take care of the drivetrain. Other than that, pretty much that's pretty much all I have on that, on the update on that. It's like I said, it's coming along pretty good. It was fighting me there for a while. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I finally worked it out. As for any other projects, my brother still has my van's body. He's been having a few health issues, but hopefully he can get back on it here. If not, I may have to get it back from him and paint it myself. And then I'll have an update on that one. But that'll be in the future sometime. I also did pick up this paint I want to try. It's a Folk Art transparent, deep blue. I don't know how well you read that. There it is. But I'm gonna try that. I've been trying to find some transparent paints that are the acrylics, craft acrylics, and can't find them anywhere hardly. I came across those today at Walmart, so I figured I'd try the blue and see how that works out. If it does, they got some of the other basic colors there, and I'll keep you updated on those if they work out fairly decent. I was trying to tint some windows with food coloring tinted in my clear. It worked out okay, but I still had little splotches. I got to figure out a way to get it on smoother. Once I figure that out, I'll have a way to tint windows at least. But yeah, that's another experiment for another time. I did do a test shot of something I've been experimenting with. This is pearl white with a drop of green food coloring mixed in it. And I think it came out fairly decent. It looks more or less like a sort of a lime pearl. Lime green pearl. I think it came out pretty good. So I think I'm going to experiment a little more with that too. But other than that, that's all I really have for an update tonight. So all I say is if you like what you see and hear, push the like button, subscribe, comment, all that, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Later.